How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NBA 2K24 MyNBA Rebuilding Challenge. We got ourselves the Memphis Grizzlies, our final Western Conference team that got eliminated in the first round. So, we're trying to get them a championship, 5 seasons, injuries, morale, all that fun stuff is all on. The only thing that's off is the rule changes, so that's the only thing to be turned off. Not meant to be realistic, and we might mispronounce some names. There you go. That's pretty much the gist of it. Leave a like, subscribe, enjoy the content, comment on this video, go to our socials, play the second channel, main channel down in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP, and with that being said, let's get on the gameplay. Alright, so let's take a look here at the roster for the Grizzlies. Now, I don't know if they have these injuries right. Yeah, like Steven Adams is supposed to be hurt for the season, but hey, if 2K didn't update their roster, then that's not my problem. But we got John Morant, Marcus Smart, Derrick Rose, Gilliard, and then we got Bain, Kennard, Williams, and Vince Williams Jr., Roddy, and Conchar. So we definitely want to get a small forward. Power forward Jackson Jr., Algama, Laravia, and G.G. Jackson, and then centers Adams, Tobin Sr., Brandon Clark, and Kenneth Lofton Jr. So yeah, the biggest hole on the team is obviously the small forward position. And that makes a lot of sense. I mean, John Conchar is the starting small forward right now. Definitely could use an improvement on that front. And let's take a look here and see if we can find said improvement. I mean, we have our first round pick, Grizzlies pick. Yeah, don't have any seconds. We have a second round pick from the Heat, Pacers. So all best for the Heat. Yeah, so just no seconds for the portable stage, which is fine. I mean, it's not too crazy. Are there any positions that we'd want to maybe move? I mean, I would like Kenneth Lofton Jr. Let's see what his value is. I mean, if I can get a first-round pick for him. I had 2 second-rounders. But we'll keep him around. I mean, he's probably going to end up being unhappy, so I wouldn't be shocked if we end up trading him at some point. So, yeah, I mean, obviously John Morant's also not supposed to be playing at all. But, again, 2K, if you don't want to update your roster, that's not my problem, right? So, yeah, not meant to be realistic. Taylor Jenkins, there you go. Coaching, looking good. Now, I'm going to take a look at these. I just wanted to make sure that I turned off the CPU trade offers because I don't really want those at all on. So I'm going to take a look here and see. By the way, I apologize for my constant neck motion. Your boy is in pain because he's always in pain. So I'm going to see, are there any moves you want to make? Yeah, I do want to try to make a move now. Small move. I want to get a better small forward before we start simulating. This deal here with the Rockets. We're just going to get Reggie Bullock for the season, a second-round pick in 2024. We're going to our 2026 second-round pick swap and Xavier Tillman Sr. because we have a little bit of a logjam in that small power center spot. You know, so obviously Clark could just be our backup. Adams, and then we also have Kenneth Lofton. So yeah, getting small forward there, Reggie Bullock to start for the season. It's an upgrade for at least this year, but after that, I mean, not so much. We'll have to figure out long-term what we want to do. But yeah, let's just simulate to the trade deadline. We'll see how this team does and kind of just go on from there. We're kind of playing a little bit pathetic right now. 27-24, not very good. We're right now at an 8 seed, which is, again, not very good. Need to improve the team, but we're struggling a lot. So for some reason, I don't know what it is. Possibly injuries, but let's take a look here and see what's going on. I mean, John Morant's played all of his games. He's averaging 26.3 points. Desmond Bain, Jared Jackson. It's your big three. After that, though, it's kind of a little bit up in the air. Reggie Bullock's heated for some reason. I don't know why. But he is. Steven Adams leading the team in rebounding. Jared Jackson Jr., John Morant, Brandon Clark, then Desmond Bain. In terms of assists, it's going to be Ja, 8.8, then Smart. In terms of steals per game, we got 4 guys at least a steal a game. 2.8 block shots for Jaren Jackson Jr. is pretty impressive. And then we got Steven Adams with 1.2. In terms of field goal percentage, 58.7 from Clark to lead the way. 3-point percentage has been Desmond Bain, who's having a 50-40-90 season, which is nice to see. So overall, nothing too crazy. But yeah, the team is struggling, not doing how you would think we should be doing. Probably how they'd probably do in real life, considering with all the injuries that they have, and just the people that are missing time, players are missing time. So I don't think there's really any moves that we could make this season. I think in the offseason is where we're really going to start to make some trades. I mean, Desmond Bain's contract kicks in next year. I would like to get, a really decent player now though. But this is like a horrible deal. Like, I would never do that trade in the million years. Like, all these trades are kind of terrible. So, yeah, we'll look to propose something in the offseason and try to get some more talent on this team. But I think that, yeah, for this year, we're just going to ride it out. So we ended up finishing 40-34. Not too bad. 5th seed in the Western Conference. Jokic MVP, Victor Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year, Chris Paul. Evan Mobley, Defense for the Year, Most Improved, Paul Reed. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Clutch Player of the Year, Coach of the Year, Nick Nurse, Executive Tyler Jamison. Some really no surprises there. Looking to see if we have any players on our teams. Memphis Grizzlies, we do. Ja Morant, All-NBA second team. 27.1 points, 6 rebounds, 8.5 assists. And was pretty solid in the field. Nothing too crazy, but shout out to Ja. Having an All-NBA second season. That's probably going to be the only player we have. I mean, Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to be on here. All-Defense first team. Fortunately, he's hurt for the playoffs. That's going to be a little bit tough. But he did play great defense. Just not enough. And, yeah, just going to stay healthy. But that's okay. We were the 5th seed. OKC 4th seed is pretty cool. Good for them, I guess. Let's look at the playoffs player stats here. See the rest of the squad. Desmond Bane, 22.6 PPG. So we had 3 guys in double figures, which is kind of not that much, but it's okay. I mean, overall, not too bad. So yeah, your points, your rebounding. Adams led the way. Your assists, going to be Ja. We had 3 guys to steal a game. 2.5 blocks from Jackson Jr. and Adams at 1.2. Most efficient score was Clark at 57.2%. And you got your 3-point shooting and your free throws. So yeah, 50, 40, 90 for Desmond Bane, which is cool to see. I did extend Luke Kennard, but we might look to move in the offseason. I mean, there's a lot of moves that we could do here to try to make our team better. Now, if we look at the roster here for the Thunder, it's obviously really good. You got Tybal on the team, Isaiah Joe off the bench. That's a good squad. So let's see how they do. Let's see how we do against them. Game 1 is a loss by 13 points. Can we win Game 2? No, we cannot. Can we win Game 3? We do win Game 3. Let's win Game 4. We don't win Game 4. Typical 2K. Now again, we don't have the man, the legend himself, Jaren Jackson Jr. Top of that defense. So I imagine we're gonna lose. No, we don't lose Game 5. Win Game 5. If we could force a Game 7, then I will go to the Simcast. And we do force a Game 7. Alright, so we forced a Game 7. We're going to the Simcast here against Oklahoma City. Trying to come back from a 3-1 deficit. Lakers, of course, #1 seed. Not a good first quarter whatsoever. Not the greatest second quarter. Solid third. Can we have a really good fourth? Not good enough. We end up losing by 6. Without our best defensive player, we're just fine. Would have liked to have won the first round, but unfortunately just didn't get the job done. I mean, Bane and Morant kind of doing their thing. Yeah, we need Jaren Jackson Jr. back in the squad. I do want to get another small forward for the team. Try to improve the squad. There's a lot of things we could do here, so we're going to take a look at the offseason, trying to make this team better. But if we sim the rest of the playoffs here, who's going to win the championships? It's the Lakers versus the Heat. And the Heat win the finals. Jimmy Butler, finals MVP. Okay, that's definitely different. So the draft lottery is shaped up like this. We are going to have the 23rd pick, which is pretty cool, I guess. I traded for Brandon Ingram from the Pelicans. I traded away a lot of pieces there, though. I'm going to show you guys the transaction report. Luke Kennard, Steven Adams, Zaire Williams. We traded away 2028 first-round pick, 2025 first-rounder, and John Conchar as well to get ourselves Brandon Ingram. I mean, it's a solid pickup. He's going to help out, be another scorer for us. So that is super helpful there. I like that move for us. All right. Marcus Smart, Kenneth Lofton Jr., and Derrick Rose to the Pacers. We got ourselves Miles Turner, so he's going to be our new starting center. So, I mean, our starting lineup of Morant, Jackson Jr., Ingram, Bane, and Miles Turner is going to be pretty good. Now, I just got to round out the bench in free agency, so we're going to do all that. We have the draft, so we'll head on there, so you could maybe pick up some players in that position as well. Sim to the user pick. I mean, it's a late first rounder, but I mean, a late first rounder is better than nothing, right? So, I mean, Dosmara could be decent. Nikola Topic, we could take him. I've never taken him, and might as well, yeah, take a shot on him. And Xavier Booker's down here. Yeah, we'll go with Topic. Why not? We'll draft him out of Serbia, And we'll just assume the end. Because I think I have some second rounders. But nothing too crazy there. Yeah, Topic will keep. I mean, Holmes, he can walk. Don't really need him. So team player options. I mean, Roddy, sure. Laravia, sure. We'll do both of them. Why not? Qualifiers. Vince Williams, no. GG, no. Yeah, we're just not going to get any of those guys on the two-ways. It doesn't really make any sense. And we'll just kind of sign whoever we can in free agency to round out the team. All right, so player progression. John Moran up to a 95. Got Jaren Jackson Jr. back. Brandon Ingram, Desmond Bain, and Miles Turner. Got D'Anthony Melton in free agency, which is a pretty cool pickup there. Mid-level. Brandon Clark, Sandy Aldama, David Roddy brought back. Got Grayson Allen. We picked up Muscala. Got Rose back. Topic we drafted. Danny Green. Kind of just around at the team. Yeah, and it's not too crazy. Nothing too bad. I mean, I feel like our team should be pretty solid. I feel like our starting lineup's better. Maybe our bench is slightly weaker, but with a way better starting lineup, I feel like we should be pretty good. So hopefully stay healthy and have a better season this year. To start the second season, I kind of like this team. I mean, Morant, Topic, and Rose, Bain, Melton, and Allen. Then we've got Ingram, Roddy, and Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Santi Aldama, and Jake LaRavia, Miles Turner, Brandon Clark, and then Mike Muscala. Seems pretty solid on paper. Not sure how it's going to be in practice. But if we take a look at the system proficiency, we're 4.5 star balance. So we'll keep it just like that. So I think for the most part, we're good on this season. I mean, unless I wanted to trade away John Morant to get ourselves Darius Garland and Jared Allen. I can get Brown and Porzingis, get Trae Young at first. Nobody here that I'm just like, wow. I mean, Halliburton in a first. Edwards. Yeah, it doesn't really do it for me. Jaren Jackson Jr. Randall. Yeah, nothing crazy. Alright, we're just going to keep the team as is. Obviously, I wasn't going to move him, but I just wanted to see what I can get for him. Hopefully, we're a top 4 seed in the West this season. Alright, we're 39-12 at the deadline, and we're looking really good this season. Number 1 seed in the Western Conference. We got a nice 6.5 game cushion. The team is playing really well, and everybody seems to be healthy. Shout out to John Moran putting up 31.4 points per game. Ingram's playing pretty solid, 21.6, 19.1 from Bain. Jaren Jackson Jr. is 14.1. We got 6 guys averaging. I mean, well, actually, Derek goes on to play 3 games, but all of our starters are averaging in double figures. I like the bench with Clark, Melton, Aldama, not too bad as well. Rebounding wise, Morant 7.7, leading the team somehow. Jaren Jackson Jr. 6.6, 6.6 from Turner, 5.5 from Clark. Assist, John Morant 11.8. He's doing his thing out there. Melton's also up there too. Steals, Melton, Morant, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Leads the steal game, block shots. 2 guys leads block shot. Jaren Jackson Jr. 2.3, 1.7 from Miles Turner. Which most finished scorer being Brandon Clark off the bench, which is cool to see. Best 3-point shooter has been the man, the myth, the legend, Brandon Clark. But he hasn't taken many. Desmond Bain, 50, 40, 90, which is what you like to see. Brandon Ingram's close to a 50, 40, 90. Very, very close. So we can get there. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. So let's see how this team does the rest of the way. I mean, there's really no moves that need to be made. I mean, we could look to see if there's anybody that's, like, not happy. Danny Green aggro. We could just flip you for something. I mean, Petrusev from the Sixers doesn't sound too bad. Young guy. We could do that. And I think I will, but I have to give him a second-round pick. Totally fine. And Petrusev, we can probably make a small forward, honestly. We can make one of these power forwards a small forward. Right? Oh, yeah. Dude, you could be a small forward, my man. You go up to a 78. Absolutely, we're making you a small forward, Jake Arabia. You silly goose. Absolutely. And he's going to be getting more minutes because of that, which is beautiful. So that's it. That's pretty much it for moves. I'll see you guys at the end of the season where we should be the top seed in the West. All right, so we went 64-18, and look who the MVP is. It is Ja Morant. There you go, Ja Morant. 30.4 points, 7.6 rebounds, 11.4 assists. And he had a great season. Shout out to Ja Morant, leading the team, number 1 seed, probably the best record in the NBA as well. Alexander Starr, Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Collier with the 6 Man of the Year, defensive with Giannis, most improved Scoot. Stephen Curry, Clutch Player of the Year. Will Hardy, our Coach of the Year. And Will Park, Executive of the Year as well. That's cool to see. And, yeah, no other ones? No, no other Grizzlies. But just the defensive teams, though, I would assume, right? Yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., all defensive second team. 15.2 points. But you can see the defense, 1.2 steals over 2 blocks. Solid efficiency as well. So, he's feeling lit. I love that. I love that. I love that for him. Okay, so we're the #1 seed in the West by 14 games. So we are definitely the heavy, heavy favorite. Now, we don't have Santi Aldama, unfortunately. But that it is what it is with that one. We have 5 guys in double figures. I extended Brandon Ingram, so he is fine with the way he's been. Topic is furious, but not my problem. Morant leading the way. Then we got Jaren Jackson Jr., Miles Turner. In terms of assists, John Morant, D'Anthony Melton up there, Brandon Ingram. We've got 3 guys lead steals a game, block shots. These 2 guys lead a block shot a game. Your most efficient scorer has been Brandon Clark in all 82 games as well, which is impressive indeed. Got your 3-point shooting. Grayson Allen didn't play much. Desmond Bane's going to have a 50, 40, 90 season. Shout out to my man, the myth, the legend. 40, 50, 90 season from Grayson Allen, but then again, he only played 21 games, so there you have it. Now, if we take a look at the game plan here, so that's going to be what Coach wants to run in the playoffs, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. So let's see how this team does. We're going to sim the plan and take on the Pelicans. Pelicans have an interesting team. We have Bradley Beal now. No Brandon Ingram. But that's okay. That's okay. They have a solid bench. Also, we gave them Adam Zach, right? Let's see how it happens. Game 1. And we get a W by 29 points. Game 2 is a win for them. They win by 7. I like to go up 2-1. We do go up 2-1. I like to go up 3-1. We go up 3-1. I like to win in 5. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to be taking on the 5th-seeded Mavericks here in the second round. Luka, Kyrie, Tim Hardaway Jr., Graham Williams. I mean, most of the same team. Jaden Hardy's coming off the bench. You have Kyle Lowry now, which is kind of cool. All right. Game 1 is a victory for us by 4 points. Can we win Game 2? We can win Game 2. Let's win Game 3. Let's sweep and go to the conference finals. And that is exactly what we're going to do. And we're taking on the 7-seeded Portland Blazers that trail. But what do they trail? We don't know. But Scoot, Shaden Sharp, Jeremy Grant, Robert Williams the third, Andre Ayton. They got Brogdon off the bench still. It's a good team. They have Simons because he's hurt. So there's that at least. Game 1, take advantage of that by 4 points. Win Game 2 by 16. We sweep, potentially. We sweep. And we are in the finals in our second season. John Morant, Western Conference Finals MVP. Of course, we got to take on the Cavs, though. Darius Garland, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. It's a tough matchup here. You guys know Cleveland's already good. I mean, we don't need to... we know that. They have Max Strus back. Oh, no. What do I talk about? They have Max Strus. Starting. Harris LeVert. Kelly Olynyk. Das Mara. Ty Jerome. Wow. Okoro's hurt. Okay. Most part. See how we fare against them. We'll double check the game plan to make sure it makes sense. It makes sense like that. Beautiful. Game 1 is a Cavs win by 23. Game 2 is a Grizzlies win. Can we win Game 3? No. Can we win Game 4? Yes. Alright, it's 2-2. It's a tough series right here. Could be going to a Game 5. And we're up 3-2, ladies and gentlemen. Game 6. Got a Simcast, baby. I'm hoping we can win this. Hop on in and clinch. So first quarter will go to us. The second quarter will go to us. The third quarter, it's going to go to Cleveland. They blew us out in that third quarter. And can we make it close? No, we can't. 10-point game. Horrible third quarter. That is how you lose a championship right there. So Game 7 is imperative for us to win here. Can we do it? We're going to a Game 7. At home. First quarter. Not a good start. Second quarter. Not a good start. Okay, so third quarter, good start. It's going to be tight. It is not tight. We're blowing it a little bit away. Ooh, it's a 5-point game with a minute 46. We're going to hop on in. All right. With a 5-point game, we're going to make sure the camera's on 2K. A minute 46 to go. I'm putting this controller down. We have the ball. We're up 5. I mean, we can kill some time here. No need to rush a basket here. Ja Morant dribbling, being guarded by Darius Garland. Get a screen there from Miles Turner. If we can get to the hoop, that'd be nice. Ja, pull up three, misses. I hated that shot. I don't know why we shot that one. Okay, Strus has got the ball. Gets into the paint. Garland's going to put up a layup, and they go only down by 3. We call a timeout. Call a timeout. Cavs have 4 timeouts left. We only have 2 fouls. They have 4, so the next foul they get, it's a bonus, but it's the last 2 minutes anyway. So we advance the ball at least. Okay, so minute 25. We can't take any dumb shots, Ja. So, alright, this time Bane, he gives it to Ja. Ja, what's he going to do? He's going to, dribble out the clock a little bit. Okay, he's making a move here. He's getting double teamed. Tough layup misses. Ja Morant, what are we doing, buddy? Uh-oh, Mitchell for 3. That's going to go in. Bang, tie game. Horrible from Ja Morant. What are you doing, buddy? Stop taking stupid shots. Please, I want to win the finals in our second season. But yeah, you're putting up these dumbass shots. Desmond Bane's wide open for 3. Please hit it. Let's go. That's what we needed right there. Desmond effing Bane. Best 3-point shooter in the league, by the way. And timeout Cavs. 52.6 to go. It's a 3-point game. Plenty of ball game left right here, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of ball game left. But I would love to win this in 7 here at home. Just no dumb shots. No dumb shots. Just don't take dumb shots, okay? We can do it. No dumb shots and we can win. And just lock up on D. Alright, Garland's going to get the ball. Okay, they can go to the backcourt. They call a timeout again. Okay, I don't understand that. I don't know why they would call another timeout. Doesn't really make any sense. That's a waste of a timeout. Alright, 51.3 seconds. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. That was very dumb. Alright, I mean, I'm not going to complain, but let's see. Oh. Alright. Garland has the ball. Being guarded by Ja. They're looking for a 3. Mitchell's open. Misses. Rebound Mobley. He goes up with it. It's going to go in. Okay, 30.5 seconds to go. We got time. Alright, no need to do anything stupid. No need to do anything stupid. No need to do anything stupid, Ja. Desmond Bane. Okay, crosses. Ja, what's he doing? He's crossing over. He's going to take a pull-up. Miss it. And timeout Cavs. Ja Morant is single-handedly throwing the NBA Finals, ladies and gentlemen. Ja Morant is shooting us out of the game. That is not a good shot. That is just not a good shot. I don't know why you're taking these dumb shots, Ja. So, we might lose because we can't seem to get a stop. Okay, Garland has the ball. Please get a stop. You just need to get a stop. One stop. One stop. Garland to Mobley. He's pulling up. He misses. Okay, good rebound. Okay. Jaren Jackson Jr., 10 seconds to go. Just make 2 free throws. And then they could tie the game. They have no timeouts now. No timeouts. And they could tie the game here. So, Jaren Jackson Jr. at the line. I'd like you to make both. Please make both. Makes the first. Okay. No timeouts to go. Honestly, if I was us, we could foul. We could foul. I don't think we will, though. And second free throw is good. All right. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go right here. Darius Garland passing it to Strus. Strus in the corner. Oh my gosh, he hit a 3. Max Strus hit a friggin' 3-pointer to tie the game. But we have 4.6 seconds. We could win it here. We don't need a 3. I would like it to not go to overtime. That would be great if we get this to not go to overtime. I really don't want that to happen to us. Man, 4.6 seconds to go. If we could just get a stop, or not get a stop, if we just get a score, no stupid possessions, no stupid shots, we can win this game right here. So let's see if we can do it here. Trying to skip through. Let's see what happens. Here, 4.6 seconds to go. Miles Turner inbounding the ball. Who's it going to go to? It's going to Ja. 3 seconds. Ja. Pull up. 3 for the win! He almost sold the NBA Finals for us. But shout out to freaking Ja Morant for making a three-pointer. Finally. I can't believe this. I actually can't believe how that just ended. I don't even know how that's even possible, how that ended like that. On a three-pointer. A buzzer beater three-pointer. After Ja took the dumbest shots with a minute 46 seconds to go. Wanted us to lose the game, but then he took the biggest shot and somehow went in. That is absolutely insane. I did not think that was going in. Freaking Ja Morant with a buzzer beater three-pointer to win the NBA Finals. Wow. That is absolutely outrageous. Do you have anything weird here? Sometimes I get weird shit where, like, let's see. Okay, Miles Turner gets Ja in here. Yeah, Ja, shake it. Yeah, he's probably the Finals MVP. He's getting excited. I would assume he is. No, Desmond Bane? Really, Desmond Bane? I mean, he had a big shot. Desmond Bane, Finals MVP. He's crying. He's crying. I can't believe that. Wow. So Desmond Bane, Finals MVP. It looks like. Well, shout out to the Grizzlies. Second season getting the Finals. No, it was Ja Morant. Okay. Now it says Ja Morant. I don't know. Let's look at the playoff stats before we advance. Can we do that? Thank you very much, 2K. Shout out to the boys getting the job done in the second season. Ja Morant had a great playoff run, except for when we watched him. Then he was chucking up bricks. But he hit that three-pointer, so I can't be bad. Shout out to friggin' Ja Morant hitting a three-pointer to win the game. What a shot. What a shot. I'm going to just deal here with the Thunder. Get 2 picks here from the Thunder. LA Clippers unprotected, 2026, and a 2027 Denver top 5 protected for top picks, just because he's not going to get a lot of minutes. So I'm fine with that trade right there. We don't have any draft picks, so skip past the draft. Team play options, we're going to accept Laravia and Roddy. Cool there. Qualifiers, Petrusev and Aldama. Why not? I mean, you know what? We'll extend Petrusev. Why not? Give him an offer. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to try to resign some of our guys, if anybody that's free agents. Like, yeah, Miles Turner I want to keep around. That'd be pretty much about it. Just try to get some other guys around the team, around the roster. Yeah, we'll go from there. The roster we have here, so obviously we got Ja, JJJ, Triple J, Ingram, Bane, Turner. Brought him back. We got Melton, Clark. We got Karis LeVert, pretty solid. Laravia's up 277. Roddy's up 277. Got Aldama back. Jock Landale on the team. Kenrick Williams, Aaron Holiday, Earl Neto, and Petrusev. I probably end up moving Petrusev or either him or Kenrick Williams. One of those two guys is going to end up being moved just because I don't have the roster spots to be able to keep them on the team. So we'll probably end up moving one of them before the start of the third season here. Alright, so we let the CPU kind of just do what they needed to do. I don't know who they ended up releasing. Okay, Petrusev, he ended up getting dropped. I mean, which makes sense. That's fine. So I didn't trade him. I wanted to get a piece for him, but it is what it is. Couldn't trade him anyway. Wouldn't let me because of the signing restrictions. That's fine. So coming off a championship season, I mean, we got Morant, Bane, Ingram, Jackson Jr., Turner starting 5. LeVert, Melton, Clark, Laravia off the bench. Pretty solid. Here's the roster. I mean, Morant, Holiday, Neto, Bane, Melton, LeVert, Ingram, Laravia, and Roddy, Jaren Jackson Jr., Sandy Aldama, and Kendrick Williams, and Turner, Clark, and Landale. Not too bad. Not too bad indeed. So let's look at the system proficiency and then make sure that that's looking good. Seems like it's fine. 4.5 stars. I imagine us being having another good season. So let's see what happens and go on from there. 30 and 20. 4th seed right now in the Western Conference. I mean, nothing too crazy. Tied for 3rd, I guess. It's tightly packed. I mean, we're doing okay. Nothing too wild this season. But we look at the player stats here. I mean, Morant's having a good year. 26 a game. 20.8 from Ingram. Then we got Jackson, Bane, Turner. Looking good. Looking good indeed. I mean, nearly 6 guys in double figures. I mean, Karis LeVert's close. In terms of rebounding, we've got Turner, Jackson, Morant. Assists, obviously John Morant leading the way there. 3 guys at least a steal a game. Block shots. 2 guys at least 2. That's impressive. Most efficient scores from Brandon Clark, which makes sense. Laravia's at 55.3% or 53.3%. He can't seem to speak today for some reason. I don't know why. 48% from Laravia on 3-point ball, and our best free throw shooter has been Desmond Bain. He's having a 50-40-90 season. Ingram very close to a 50-40-90 season as well of his own. I mean, are there any moves you want to make? Not really. I mean, this is just going to be the squad. Let's keep it as is. I mean, unless there's a particular player that doesn't really want to stay here. I mean, Landale's fed up. We could move him. I get a first-round pick. I cannot. I can get Nerlens Noel, but I'd rather just swap Noel for Landale. Oh, we could do Wendy and Gabriel because he's a little bit younger. We'll do that with the Nuggets. Just because Landale's not getting minutes, so that's fine with me. Nothing too huge there. Wasn't even going to be much of a difference. Gabriel's not going to get minutes either. So I'll see you the rest of the season. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. First placed conference seeding clinching. We were first place. And of course we have a Ja Morant MVP once again. The number is not as impressive as last year, but still really impressive. Double-double. Yeah, love the stuff that Ja's been doing for us. Second straight MVP. Ace Bailey, Rookie of the Year. Dylan Harper, 6th Game of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. Most improved, Ben Thompson. Zion, Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year, Jamal Mosley. Anthony Adams, Executive of the Year. So that is great to see. But obviously, Ja Morant could be All-NBA first team because he won the MVP. That is fantastic. Love that we have the MVP. Two-time MVP. Any other All-NBA performers? Nope. Any defensive performers? Yes, Jaren Jackson Jr. 15.8 points, 7.2 rebounds, but he's got 2.3 blocks, 1.4 steals. Love that from the guy. And no rookies. That's fine. But listen, number 1 seed in the West. A little bit tightly packed, though, but still good. Still good that we were the number 1 seed. We have home court advantage throughout the entire playoffs. And if we look at the stats here, you can see we had Ingram average 20. Jack Jr., Bain up there as well in terms of scoring. So 5 guys in double figures, which is good to see. Most rebounds on the team goes to Turner. Then we have Jaren Jackson Jr., Ja Morant. Assists, obviously going to go to Ja Morant. Most steals, 3 guys at least a steal a game. 2.3 blocks from Jaren Jackson Jr., 1.9 from Miles Turner. Those guys lead the team. Brandon Clark, most efficient scorer. Best 3-point shooter is the man, the myth, the legend, Aaron Holiday. But he probably didn't play much. Jake Laravia, maybe. Desmond Bain, almost 50-40-90, but not quite there. 50-49 from Brandon Ingram, though, is nice. So, yeah, the team is good. Obviously, first seed. Yeah, it's going to be tight, though, in the West. Because it was tight. But we'll see them to play in here. Got to take on the Nuggets. Gabe Vincent, Peyton Watson, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, obviously. Jamal Murray is nowhere to be found on this team. Nowhere to be found. So obviously they traded him, but I don't know where. So, or maybe he left. I don't think he left, but I don't know. Anyways, we're just going to sim. Game 1, we lose by 1 point. Okay. Game 2, we win by 25. Can we win Game 3? We win Game 3. We lose Game 4. And we win Game 5. And we win Game 6. So we advance. Second round, take on Portland. We've got Klay Thompson now on the team. Simon's coming off the bench. Shaden Sharp is at the small forward position. So that's cool. Jaden Hardy's on the team. This is actually a good team. This is a very good team. And we beat them in Game 1 by 4 points. Game 2, we beat them again. Game 3, they win. They're going to win Game 4. Yep, I knew that one. And we're up 3-2. And let's advance in... Nope, we can't advance in 6. So we're going to Game 7 here. We'll go to the Simcast. And Dama less minutes. Coach will figure it out. Great first quarter. Not a great second quarter. Great third quarter. And we are going to get out of here with a victory. Ja Morant, 39 points and 11 assists. In the conference finals, take on the Jazz. They got Kyrie now on their team. That's interesting. Of course, they've got the greatest player of all time coming off the bench. Isaiah Collier. If you know, you know. So, Pistons and Pacers in the East. Okay. Very, very interesting. So let's see here. Game 1 is a victory for us by 4 points. Game 2, another victory by 10. They win Game 3 by 1 point. We win Game 4. Let's get back to the finals, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Ja Morant, great finals from him. Western Conference Finals. We got the Pistons here in the East. So Grizzlies versus Pistons in the finals. Third season once again back here. Let's look at their roster. Cade, Thompson, Bogdanovich, Stewart. They got Nick Claxton on the team, Monk, Rudy Gobert is on the team, Isaac Evanson. Okay. Jaden Hardy's hurt, so there's that. But they do win game 1 still by 5. Game 2 we win by 6. We win game 3. They win game 3 by 2 points. All the games been close. Melton is back, but Bane is hurt. Okay. Game 4 is a must win. We win it by 2 points. Can win game 5. Can't win game 5. That one was a bit of a iffy one. So trying to force a game 7 here. Got to win game 6. Can we do it on the road? Gotta get off to a good start here in the first quarter. We don't. Great second quarter, though. Really good second quarter. Need to have a good third quarter. Okay third and a solid fourth. Yep, win by 12. Going to game 7 once again in the finals. Trying to go back to back here with the Grizzlies. We're going to be doing it, though, without Desmond Bane, as he is done for the season. Also, Karis LeVert's hurt. So we're simulcast here. Again, game 7, we're at home. First quarter, not the best. Second quarter, definitely not the best. And this is going to be a blowout in favor of the Pistons, so we're not even going to hop on in. 121 to 93. What is Karis LeVert tweeting? We lost the finals, dummy. Dummy. Well, Cade was the finals MVP. We got to a game 7 once again in the finals. Again, we didn't have Desmond Bane, though. Obviously, our players' health was a bit in jeopardy. But it is what it is. I mean, let's look at the player stats. I mean, Ja Morant was absolutely bonkers. 36 a game, 12 assists. That's really good. That's just, like, really, really good, man. But unfortunately, not good enough. Because we didn't have Bane, who fractured his left leg. Yikes. All right, well, listen, we got our championship. We got back to the championship. And we've got 2 more seasons, so let's see if we can try to get back here again. Everybody's got to stay healthy. We're going to be a contender, that's for sure. That Clippers pick is going to get us number 7. We had the number 3 pick, and then it dropped all the way to 7. That sucks. That definitely sucks. We have pick 27, though, so we could theoretically move up if we wanted to. I don't know if the rookies are good. Or we could use those pieces in perhaps like a trade. So we'll look around and see what's out there in the market. Santi Aldama and DeAnthony Melton to the Knicks. We got ourselves Julius Randle. And I know what you might be thinking, why Julius Randle? Why not Julius Randle? Why not? I haven't traded for him yet. I want to see how he does. He seems like he puts up some good numbers. So we're going to give Julius Randle a shot. It's a star player to add to our team. Got stars. I mean, shoot, I'll take it. I mean, obviously, we don't have a lot of depth now anymore. But we still have some. I mean, LaRavia, LeVert, we'll bring back maybe Roddy. I mean, we'll just fill out the team. We have the pick 7 and pick 27. I mean, I'm going to try to see if we can propose a trade and get into the top 5 if possible. I don't know if this draft class is good or not. Obviously, it's auto-generated rookies at this point, so it doesn't really matter too much. There's a B- point guard out there we could try to get. But, yeah, nothing too crazy. Look around. We'll look around. Pick 3, traded a bunch of picks to get the pick 3. So we're in the top 3 now. We'll go to the draft. I mean, probably going to be outside of the picks that we want. So the Jess Lawrence goes number 1 overall. Number 2 overall is RJ Leonard. So I think that guy that's a B- overall that's ready to perform, we might as well just take him. I don't know what his potential is, but we're going to take a shot at him. I mean, his floor is probably all-star. Okay. Aaron McKee, yeah, all-star starter. Yeah, Omer Burke. Why not? From Turkey. So that's going to be it. So we get a top 3 pick, 77 overall. Pretty solid. Nothing too crazy out of him, but works because that is a rotational piece for us. Fantastic. Team player options, nothing. Qualifiers, LaRavia and Roddy want to bring them back. And then, yeah, after that, just kind of fill out the rest of the roster. Russian, Morant, Jackson Jr., Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Miles Turner. We got Desmond Bane, but he's still hurt. Then we got Roddy back on the team, LaRavia. We got Baruch, we drafted. Karis LeVert's brought him back. Grayson Allen's back. Diop. Thomas Bryant, Jose Alvarado's on the team now, and then Drew Eubanks. So nothing too crazy, but let's see how this team does for the 4th season. Should be pretty good. 4th season, let's look at the roster. So here it is. We've got Morant, Burke, and Alvarado with Bane, although he's hurt for 1 to 2 months. So Karis LeVert and Grayson Allen. So Karis LeVert should probably be starting. We got Ingram, Roddy, and Laravia. We've got Jaren Jackson Jr., Julius Randle, and Bates Diop. And then we got Turner, Bryant, and Eubanks. Not too bad, not too bad. Coach game plan looks just like this, which is fantastique. Then we've got our system proficiency. We're 4-star balanced, which is certainly our best. So yeah, let's see how this team does in our 4th season. Time to trade Ja Morant for some 2nd-round picks. I mean, I could. What is his value? Nothing too crazy. That could be a really good first. Scotty Barnes, nothing. Oh yeah, by the way, this team is ridiculous. They have Luka, Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell, that is, and then Josh Giddey. That's a really good big 3. It's a really good big 3. All right, let's sim and see what happens. All right, so we're 26 and 25, struggling a bit this year. But we still have a chance. I'm not even too upset. I would be, but, you know, I'm not actually that mad. We've had a lot of injuries. We had some injuries. That's part of the reason why. But the team seems to be doing all right. Somehow we've got a decent amount of guys average double figures. I mean, again, some guys have been out of lineup. So if we can stay healthy the second half of the season, I think we can. We should be good. With 3 guys averaging at least 7 rebounds. Ja Morant, 9.7 assists. To lead the way there for the team. 2 guys leads to steal a game, block shots. Got 2 guys leads to block shot. Most efficient scorer has been Ja Morant, 53.8%. Which is cool to see. 3-point percentage we've got Desmond Bane, 47.6. He's 50, 40, 90. But granted, he did miss some time. And then we got your free throw shooting. Looking good, looking good. So hopefully this team can maybe turn it around in the second half of the season. I'm not sure what that would look like, but you never know. You never know. I'm hoping that like it'll be better for this second season, or not second half of the season. But you know, we could always trade like you know, Desmond Bane, David Roddy, and Brandon Ingram and get us nothing. Nah, we're not trading them. All right, let's keep the team as is. I'll see you guys at the end of the season, where I think we'll at least be a play-in team, if not a lower playoff. Seed in the Western Conference, not too bad, but I figured we'd be around that lower end of the seeding this year. Victor was the MVP. Malik Powell, Rookie of the Year. Adas Mara, 6-man defensive player, Evan Mobley. Most improved, Adas Mara. Luka Doncic, Clutch Player of the Year, Coach of the Year, Mitch Johnson, Joseph Jackson, Executive of the Year. We do have a Ja Morant sighting on the All-NBA first team. Once again, double-double for him. Efficiency was actually pretty solid as well. So good to see from Ja. No, doing his thing out there. And no other Grizzlies here. We do have a all-defense second team. Jaren Jackson Jr. still playing great defense, which you love to see. So keep it up. Keep it up. Oh, we had Omer Burke as all-rookie second team. I didn't show you guys the stats, though. I didn't see him. I forgot that we drafted him. 3-seeded Utah Jazz. But before we even get to that, let's look at the player stats here. And, yeah, you guys can see 6 guys average double figures. Burke, not too bad. 8.7 points to rookie. We'll take it. Arabia is hurt. High ankle sprain. Maybe he'll be available for later in the first round, if not the second round for sure. You got your leading rebounders, your leading assist men, your leading steal players, your leading block shots. Block per game. You got 2 guys with 2. Most efficient scorers. You guys can slow this down if you really want to see it. Your most effective 3-point shooters. You can see Desmond Bane, 50, 40, 90. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to sim the play-in, and we'll see if we have Laravia back. He is not there yet. Drew Eubanks is mad. That's fine. So Utah is playing against us. That's Utah's team. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good team. But is it better than us? I don't know. That's the remains to be seen. We're going to find out right now. Game 1, we do win by 3 points. Can we win Game 2? We do win Game 2. So we're up 2-0. We do have Laravia, who's almost back, fully healthy, in case we need him. We lose Game 3 by 1 point. We lose Game 4 by 4 points. Game 5 we lose, so we're about to lose 3 straight. Nice. That is a typical 2K thingamabopper. So it's a 3-2 series. Can make it 3-3. We can make it 3-3. So we're going to a Game 7. Normally I'd simcast these, but it's the first round, and we don't need to do that because we're going to win in 7. Let's go. Clutched it out. And we're taking on the 2-seeded Rockets. You see their team: DJ Wagner, Ben Thompson, Cam Whitmore, Jabari Smith Jr., Alfred Şengün. Jalen Green is not on this team anymore. Don't know where he went, but he ain't here. That's all I know. So let's see what happens. Game 1 is a win for the Rockets by 12 points. Game 2, they're going to lose because we win by 2 points. Game 3 goes to us by 9 points. Game 4 goes to us by 26. And let's win in 5. Let's win in 6. Yes. Back in the conference finals. The Spurs, 1 seed Spurs. Jalen Brunson. Castle, he's really good. Buzelis, Jeremy Sohan, Victor Wembanyama. Cooper Flag, this is a very good team to have him still off the bench. Yeah, we might lose this game. We might lose this. So we're gonna sim. We're gonna sim. Game 1 is a victory for the Spurs by 2 points. Game 2, another victory by 4 points. It's been close. All games in single digits, but it looks like this team just might be a little bit too talented for us. We do win Game 4 by 6. That's good. So it's a 3-1 series. Could we make it 3-2? We can't, unfortunately. That's not a problem. All right. I mean, Western Conference, pretty good. Let's look at the playoff stats here. You see 2 guys averaging double figures, which is nice to see. Just making sure my dog can get into bed because he's been kind of iffy. So I heard noises in the back because I want to make sure he's okay. And he seems to be getting in bed perfectly fine. Good. I'm glad he is. All right, so here's your points per game. Wonderful. Your rebounding for the playoffs, your assists. All right, so let's just see who wins the finals. Spurs, probably going to be the Magic. Yep, Victor versus Paolo Banchero, and the Magic win the finals in 5. Paolo Banchero finals MVP for the final season. Here we come. All right, so the only thing we have is pick 23, but, you know, I may not keep that. We might trade it. I don't know. I mean, we're over the cap by a lot, but we have a lot of our core still, like, intact, which is good. I mean, we could move like Jake LaRavia if we really wanted to. Maybe like a David Roddy. I can't trade pick 23. Can't trade this. Can't trade this. Maybe a second rounder. I get pick 12. That doesn't really help. I mean, Derek White's a good option from the Suns. If I wanted to go Derek White or Quentin Grimes, that's different. Pick 22 as well. From the Knicks. I might do that, actually. Get Quentin Grimes on this team. Does that make us better? A little bit. It gives us a little bit more flexibility. You get rid of LaRavia and Roddy. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get pick 22 as well. So, I'm fine with that move there with the Knicks. Let's just go to the draft. I actually will go past the draft, rather. Because it doesn't really matter. These 2 picks. I mean, we'll take whoever's there, I guess. But, you know. Yeah, we'll take hits. We'll take both these guys, Hans Klein and Terry Wolf. Sure. Team player options, nothing. Got your qualifiers, and yeah, we're just gonna see if there's anybody out there that's unrestricted free agent. Giannis would be cool, but can't get him, unfortunately. But who can we get? Probably minimum guys. So let's do that. Guard, so that's totally fine. So we have John Moran, Jaren Jackson Jr., Brandon Ingram, Desmond Bane, Julius Randle still here, Miles Turner still here. This Baruch guy's up to an 80. We've got Quentin Grimes now on the team, Karis LeVert, Klein, who we drafted, Keke, Cam Reddish on the team, Wolf, who we drafted, Thomas Bryant's back here, Jose Alvarado still on the team as well. Which, I mean, we could look to move Jose Alvarado, just because I could use like a different position. I can't find anybody for him. What about Karis LeVert? Can I get like a center? I can get a first round pick. Get a center or a small forward that is actually useful to me. I mean, we could do this deal, get Percy Lewis in a second. We'll do that. Screw it. We'll do that. What's our roster looking like? So 3 points, 2 shorts, 2 small forwards. Okay, we need to get another. We need to make another signing here. I'm gonna make you a small forward, I think. All positions. Let's make. Do you go up as a small forward? You go up as a small forward. Who else goes up? Actually, does Julius Randle go up as a small forward? He does. I'm gonna make Julius Randle a small forward. Why not? Julius Randle's gonna be a small forward. We'll do that. He basically plays like a small forward anyway. all the damn 3-pointers he takes. All right, let's just sign somebody else to start the season, and then we'll start simulating. 5th and final season. I mean, the roster right now before we sign somebody: Morant, Baruch, Wolf, Bain, Grimes, Klein, Ingram, Randall, and Reddish. Jaren Jackson Jr., Shumo KK, and Percy Lewis. And we just got Miles Turner and Thomas Bryant. We'll sign another center in free agency right now, just to have some center depth. And, I mean, Jalen Durham would be great, but can't get him a minimum. Maybe I can, but I'm obviously doing something wrong, I guess. I mean, Koloko would be cool. Can't get him on a minimum, though. Ben Simmons would be cool, but probably can't get him on a minimum. Yeah, he just wants too much money, this friggin' guy. We'll sign Yurt 7. I think he'll want to sign a minimum. No, he won't. I lied. Who would want to sign a minimum? Mo Wagner? I'd give you a no-trade clause. Alright. You didn't sign that? Really? Wow. Rigo Bear. Really? He's not going to sign that. Wow. Man, these guys are stingy as shoot. He's minimum. I just got to get a minimum center. Anybody that's not good out there? Jeez. Henby? No, dude, I can't get a center. Alright, we'll go with Chris Silva. He'll sign on a minimum. Why not? Alright, so that's basically the team. Coach game plan. This is it right here, in case you guys are curious. Let's just start simulating for the final season. We're going to make another deep run. Seed, not too great. 27 and 23. Could be better, could be worse. Yeah, I guess we are starting to hit our ceiling, it looks like. I mean, we got that championship, which is nice. We have a lot of guys average double figures. 7 guys in double figures, which is nice. Everybody seems to be doing all right, except for Chris Silva, which is fine. I mean, I'm not even going to look to make a trade. Randall's leading the team in rebounds. Brant, Jackson Jr., Miles Turner. You can see the assist there. John Morant's leading the way there. We got 3 guys who steal a game. 2.4 blocks from Jaren Jackson Jr., Miles Turner 1.7. Most for scores from Brandon Ingram. We might be having a 50-40-90 season. That'd be kind of cool if he was. 50-40... Nope, not 50-40-90. Desmond Bane's our best free throw shooter. Alright, well, I mean, this is going to be a team. I mean, if we're a playing team, we're a playing team. I feel like we have a lot of depth, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be enough to compete. But we'll see. I'm going to simulate the rest of the season. We got our championship, so I'm not too mad. And, well, we'll see what happens in the playoffs. Victor MVP, Jake Jeffries, Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year, Jaden Hardy, Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved, this guy, Salon, Darter Dial was the Clutch Player of the Year, Mark Denault, Coach of the Year, Executive of the Year goes to Joseph Jackson, here's All-NBA 1st, All-NBA 2nd, All-NBA 3rd, John Morant, 20.3 points, 6.8 rebounds, 8.9 assists. I mean, good season. Obviously, the numbers are dipping because we just have way more talent on the team. Maybe too much. Jaren Jackson Jr. hurt. Left finger, hand fracture, hairline fracture, day-to-day, but should be fine. There's your defense. He's playing it super well. And, unfortunately, this year with a playing team, 46 and 36. West was really good. I mean, it was tied. I mean, maybe could have been like a 5th seed. I mean, you can see there was 360 win teams, so there you go. Pretty solid. Look at the player stats here. A couple injuries. Quentin Grimes is also hurt. He's probably gone for the rest of the playoffs, unfortunately. But everyone seems to be alright. With 7 guys doing their thing out there. A lot of guys doing their thing out there. You can see the leading rebounders, leading assists. And, of course, steals. 2 guys lead the steal game. These 2 guys block shots. Most score was Brandon Ingram. 52% from Morant. And 3-point shooting goes to Brandon Ingram. And then free throw shooting, Desmond Bain. Fantastic. Alright. So in the play-in, we got the Warriors. We got to be able to win the play-in if we want to advance to the playoffs. Can we do it? Well, the Warriors definitely look different. We have Shaedon Sharpe now. That's kind of cool. Taylor Hendricks also there. Benedict Mathurin. Very different team. Draymond Green's still on the team, though, somehow. That's actually kind of impressive. I mean, Wiggins is still there, too, but, you know, Draymond Green being on the team is pretty crazy. Fortunately, we lost in the play-in first game. And now we got to sim this game. Take on Portland. Portland now. Scoot, Herter, Sammy Palmer. Good team. Can we beat them and get to the playoffs, or will this be it? We do get to the playoffs. Let's go. Got the W. So we're the 8th seed this year. Definitely a bit rough. I mean, Moran had a good game. Of course, the Rockets is the team we're playing. Obviously, they're really good. Don't think we're going to be able to beat them, but you never know. Sometimes things can go your way in 2K. I mean, maybe having John Morant is a cheat code. Jaren Jackson Jr. is also hurt, but he's healthy now. We got him playing, which is fantastic. So we'll sim the play in and see if we beat the Rockets. Game 1 is a victory for us by 2 points. That's good to see. Game 2, we win by 1 point. Game 3, they win by a lot. Game 4, they win by 3 points. Game 5, we win by 20. And we win in 6, and we're in the second round to take on the 4-seeded Mavericks. I mean, we're a good team. I mean, they got Donovan Mitchell. They don't have Josh. Oh, they do have Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey's just not starting. He's coming off the bench. But honestly, outside of that, the other team's not that great. So we'll see what happens. Game 1 is a victory for Dallas by 8 points. Game 2 is a victory for us by 1. Can we win Game 3? We don't win Game 3. We do win Game 4. Can we win Game 5? We don't win Game 5. Alright. Trying to win Game 6 here. Can we do it? We'll sim a simcast. Might as well. See if we can force a Game 7. First quarter. Good first quarter for us. Good second quarter. And we're going to blow them out here. Well, actually, no, they almost came back and won. Yeah, terrible fourth quarter for us. But we got the job done and forced it in Game 7. So, conference finals would be nice. Can we do it? We are the away team, of course, this time around. Not a good first half in general. And if we can have a really good fourth quarter, it's not going to happen with losing 7 in the second round. So there you have it. I mean, we had a good team, got ourselves a championship in our second season, but just not quite enough. And third season made the finals as well. But we did our best, did what we could do. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough. So let's see who ends up winning the championship this season. Spurs, Cavs, Spurs winning 7, and there he is. Victor Wembanyama, Finals MVP. Alright, let's go to the post-game close of the video. Alright guys, well, hope you enjoyed this Memphis Grizzlies rebuild. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Comment on those videos. Go to socials, playoffs, second channel, main channel down in the description. If you like a thing on me, DJP. So our next Eastern Conference team, I don't know who it is. Off the top of my head. Who are the teams that got eliminated in the second round? Philly and the Knicks. So the Knicks would be next because they were the 4th seed. There you go. There you go. So it'll be the Knicks. Leave a like, subscribe, enjoy the content. Like I said, comment on those videos, socials, play the second channel, main channel, description. Yeah, be on the lookout for that video when it comes out. With that being said, take care, everybody. See you soon. Peace.